The way that Latinos and even other minorities are impacting and being a part of, climate justice is that, on every level, we conserve water, we pollute less. We've shown that, people who make lower incomes actually have a lower impact on climate. My name is Victor Galván. I help build relationships between community organizations and Conservation Colorado where we align on values and can do policy work together to move, the narrative and solutions for Latino community. The way that Latinos relate to environmental justice, climate justice, is that we are most of the time in the center of communities that have become sacrifice zones for cities, counties, the state, where big polluters are allowed to do anything and everything to make their bottom line, but at the expense of the health and the well-being of our community and the natural resources around them, whether it be public lands, air, or water. It's often contaminated around Latino communities, Hispanic communities that are suffering at the hands of these industries. So there's a handful of ways that climate change and pollution affects Latinos. Here in Commerce City in North Denver, where we have one of the only refineries in the state of Colorado, we see children with increased rates of asthma, adults who are suffering from emphysema, people who are getting frequent nosebleeds and headaches. And so this is a huge cost to our health and the well-being of our community. My advice to anyone who wants to get involved, and especially Latinos, Hispanos who live in Colorado, is to internalize how they're affected by climate change, by climate catastrophe, by environmental justice. Every day, people are working to pass policy that tackle these issues. But the moment that our voice isn't at the table, solutions are created without us in mind. And so some of those solutions, although they're well-meaning and in good spirit, there's a part missing. And sometimes there's actually negative ramifications and outcomes for our community, even though they're trying to do good. I have personally experienced where we try to, expand access to, affordable transportation and have ended up gentrifying entire communities, my own community, Latinos, immigrants, people of color from the neighborhoods that they've grown up because of these innovations, because of this progress. And really it's because we haven't been at the table to talk about how we can create these solutions with minorities, working class people, working class poor people in mind. The one thing that I would say for Latinos, climate justice and environmental justice, that is so important to our future in this work, is that we have to internalize that we are environmental activists, that we are climate change activists. Because we are at the center of this issue, our voice needs to be at the table.